Good evening, Stevens Point. I'm Cindi Yang with SPTV News. In this week's news, vaccine mandates restricted, mass flight cancellations, and a shortage of mental health services. All of this and more when we return. Starting off, Texas Governor Greg Abbott issued an executive order which bans any and all vaccine mandates in the state of Texas. This would include overruling the vaccine requirements for privately owned businesses. Abbott said in the order that, quote, vaccines are strongly encouraged for those eligible to receive one, but must always be voluntary for Texans, unquote. Though the order is still brand new, many debate if this order will be difficult to administer because of possible litigations in the court system and it impedes on the rights of privately owned businesses. We'll keep you updated as the story continues. Gergie Park will be seeing some updates in the future as the Stevens Point Tourism Commission anonymously voted to provide $200,000 for renovations. The commission states these upgrades will bring a medical room and updated locker room, increased audience capacity, and more. It is unknown when the project will start. Following abortion regulation changes in Texas, UWSP Democrats take to DeBow Field to raise awareness for the issue. SPTV's Emmy Pinzon has more of the story.
This is Emmy Pinzon here with SPTV News, here at the Reproductive Justice Rally here at DeBow Field. The rally is hosted by college Democrats here on campus in light of the Texas abortion ban. The ban prohibits abortion after a fetal heartbeat can be detected, which is as early as 6 weeks into the pregnancy. The new law also allows private citizens to sue abortion providers and anyone else who may aid in someone getting an abortion, such as rideshare drivers that give someone a ride to an abortion provider. Citizens do not need to know or have connections to the person that they are suing. Reproductive justice is human rights. It is a constitutional right protected, at the federal level, and without access to safe and affordable health care for people, lives can be lost, and they have been lost multiple times. So this is a life or death issue, and we feel that it's very important for people to have autonomy over their body and to have the rights to make decisions about health care, about everything that has to do with their bodies.
Yeah, the goal for today's rally was just to gain more support for our organization, but also to give students on our campus just a platform to use their voice.
Well, reproductive rights are human rights and politics has no place in them. And how do you want to make a difference? For some people, it's in preserving and protecting our natural resources. For some, it's related to reproductive rights and justice. For others, it's good government and democracy, making sure voting rights are expanded. Whatever your issue, find a way to get involved locally. There are different committees and commissions you can serve on in local government. You can also work in student government. Reach out to your area legislators. Reach out to people on Common Council when you're working with faculty and staff, and reach out to your student government association and work on those issues. And I think don't be afraid to look for ways to make a difference.
This has been Emmy Pinzon with SPTV.
Mental health services are needed at universities across the country right now, as counseling and therapy centers are facing extreme backups in appointments. UWSP currently has 5 therapists who are seeing up to 600 students so far this academic year. The University of Wisconsin system asked the state for an additional $10 million to hire more therapists and counselors, but the state denied the request. The director of counseling at UWSP, there is a crucial need for students, as therapy is needed for student success. While the wait time to set up an appointment at Point is 2 to 3 weeks, the counselor will always be happy to help you out. If you're looking to do some traveling in the future, you may want to avoid Southwest. The airline had to cancel more than 2,000 flights this past Monday. Southwest sent out a tweet stating these cancellations are due to inclement weather in Florida and issues with air traffic control. Customers pointed out that it may be from struggling to hire employees, but the company struck it down. The airline hopes to get things up and running smoothly as soon as possible. That's all I have for news. Now we'll take it over Lili Breitenfeldt for entertainment.
90 FM is the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point alternative radio station. It showcases some really awesome new music and old alternative music. So it's a really great opportunity for students to get involved in radio and in all the processes that happen behind the scenes.
90 FM is an important experience because it offers things that no place else, maybe not only on campus but at other universities. We have a general staff of over 100 volunteers, a lot of which are community volunteers. So those are people that are living in Stevens Point.
On this beautiful radio station, you are tuned into College Radio Day, right here on 90 FM, your only alternative.
It just has the potential to be something as great as you want to make it.
Can you tell our viewers what radio station they should be listening to?
You should listen to 89.9, 90 FM, your only alternative.
Hey Pointers, I'm Lili here with your entertainment updates. If you're looking for something to spice up your Friday nights, come check out Nick Thomas. He's a juggler who won 7 gold medals for his skills and has performed for Comcast, Google, and the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. Be prepared to see him work with knives, mouse traps, and saws. He will be performing at the DUC on Friday, October 15th at 8 p.m. See you there. This past weekend, UWSP's radio stations 90 FM had it dominated by female DJs. SPTV's Emmy Pinzon has more on the story.
This is Emmy Pinzon reporting with SPTV News from none other than the office of 90 FM. This is a very special day at the radio station, as for 12 hours straight, there will be all women DJs. That's right, from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., the girls will be dominating the airwaves of one of the largest student-run radio stations in the Midwest. Another fun fact about 90 FM is that they host the world's largest trivia contest.
I am the News and Public Affairs Director of 90 FM, and 90 FM is the campus radio station at UW-Stevens Point. I think equal representation is one of the most important things that just a college organization in general can have. Because then it shows people and incoming freshmen and incoming people into any organization that this isn't just for one specific group of people or another. It's for everybody.
So I'm a little new to everything. I'm just started at UWSP. I'm a freshman, so not been around for very long. But when I do get on air, like whether that's DJing or I also do some news and public affairs stuff, I feel very confident in myself, and I almost feel like a different persona of who I am come out, I guess. I think one of the steps that we can take to create a more equitable broadcasting environment that honestly 90 FM is already doing is including more women and underrepresented groups of people in their exec staff, right? We have a very female dominated exec staff currently, and I think that further allows people to feel welcome and to feel like they have a voice and a part in this organization.
This is Emmy Pinzon with SPTV News.
Campus Activities and Student Engagement will be hosting another coffee and culture event with the topic on the discussion of domestic violence. Free mugs will be provided, and you can get your fix on coffee and tea while supplies last. This will be at the DUC at 6:30 on October 19th. If you're interested in living a sustainable lifestyle, why not start with food? The campus will be hosting a Sustainable Saturday where students can come learn how to work in greenhouses, freeze harvested food, and how to garden. This will be on October 16th at the Central Rivers Farm Shed at 9:45. Make sure you reserve your spot on Spin, as this is a limited event. That's all I have for entertainment, but I'll pass it off to Will for SPTV Sports.
The Media Studies is a program for people who love to tell stories, whether that be in written form, visual, or audio.
Media Studies is exciting because it's always fresh, it's always new.
Media is at the center of everything we do. More and more people are asked to engage with media and use media. Our program really provides students with skills and techniques to be better prepared for that in the future.
We offer courses in media production, both video and audio, nonfiction and fiction, music production, journalism, film studies.
Media studies is a great way to get hands-on experience in the field that you're looking to do. They teach you the basic concept behind everything, and then they tell you to go do it.
We really pride ourselves on thinking of a wide set of opportunities that we can give our students.
The student organizations are a great asset. We have SPTV, the student television organization, 90 FM, the radio, and The Pointer, our student-run newspaper.
It's a great way for students to get involved, learn skills that they need for class, and meet new people.
Some great facilities where our students can hone their skills.
There's a giant studio in the center of the comm building. I've had quite a few classes in there.
A lot of our classes are very hands-on, they're very interpersonal.
You're getting the skills that will allow you to create your future, and I think that's what makes it a truly amazing experience for students.
There's an incredible range of options for graduates. We've had students go out and become independent contractors, work for radio stations, newspapers, with TV stations.
Everyone is different and they have their own unique style. In all the classes and all the student organizations you get involved in, you have a lot of flexibility to really create your own work and do it in a way that means something to you.
We're excited to see what students are making and what they want to make, and how we can help students get from where they are to where they want to be.
I'm in a video production class that's teaching me how to film documentaries. I'm also in a screenwriting class and I get to learn how to write movies. So I'm doing all these different cool things and I love it every day.
Hey Pointers, I'm Will Haroldson with all your SPTV sports news. This Saturday, the Pointers football team will head up to Menominee to take on the UW Stout Blue Devils for the second time this season. First game didn't go the Pointers' way, losing 45-14. The Pointers have a chance at a redemption against the team that gave them their first loss of the season. Max Hero had his best game of the season in the loss to UW River Falls last weekend, and if the Pointers want any chance at redemption this weekend, he's going to have to duplicate that performance. You can find the broadcast on the Pointers football schedule. The Green Bay Packers are heading down to Soldier Field for this year's first installment of the oldest rivalry in the NFL against the Chicago Bears. The Packers escaped Cincinnati with a 25-22 win over the Bengals, where the Bears looked relatively dominant in their win versus the Las Vegas Raiders. The game should be an entertaining one, with the veteran MVP Aaron Rodgers and the other one with the electric rookie Justin Fields. Kickoff is at noon Saturday on Fox. Lady Pointers volleyball team will be hosting UW Whitewater this upcoming weekend for their cancer awareness match. Pointers will be going into this game with a 19-4 overall record and a 3-1 in the WIAC. Their match will start at 6 this Saturday in Berg Gym. They're dedicating this game to one of their players, Grace Regnier, who was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. Her battle against the cancer has inspired the team, and they're excited to be able to attend the game in person. That's all I have for sports this week, but make sure to tune into Sports Hub for more information on UWSB Sports. We'll see you later, Pointers, and as always, roll dogs.
That's all we have for SPTV News. As always, stay safe and have a great night.